Hello future doctors, how are you to all? Now we are going to discuss problem based on speed and velocity. So this is a very important exercise having, so you please try to your best. First question you can see on the screen. If a car covers 2 upon fifth of the total distance with v1 speed and 3 upon fifth distance with v2, then what is the average speed? Option A is given 1 upon 2 root v1 v2. Option B v1 plus v2 divided by 2. Option C 2 v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Option D 5 v1 into v2 divided by 3 v1 plus 2 v2. See, according to this question, what they are telling, this is a very important point. What is given? So given here, let us consider we having one path, either one way like this, A to B, and this car is going to cover total distance. Let us consider this car is going to cover total distance x. So when going to cover total distance x, but when car having a speed v1, so the covering distance, let us see A to O, so covering distance 2 upon fifth of total distance x. Is it okay? And next, when covering O to B, so how much you can write 3 upon fifth of x. It means total distance we are considering A to B x. That car covering distance 2 upon fifth of x with speed v1 and 3 upon fifth with speed v2. Is it okay? So during this journey, so let us see, it will take time to just reach A to O point, it will take time t1, and similarly when it will reach O to B, it will take time t2. Let us consider. Okay, so now we need to find what we need to find. There is a given now. What we need to find? Average speed. So simply you will apply the formula of average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled. You can write total distance traveled divided by total time taken. This is a formula. You can apply this formula. So average speed we can write V average total distance. So total distance, what is the total distance having? A to B x. Very good. X divided by total time. It means t1 plus t2. Is it okay or not? T1 plus t2. You know one thing, speed is equal to distance upon time. So when you are going to write time, so it will write distance upon speed. Is it okay? So now you are going to place here the value of t1. So t1 means, if you are going to write t1 means, so you can write here d1 upon s1. So you can write here d1, how much d1 having? So d1 means distance. So you can write here 2 upon fifth of x. Very good. Okay, plus what you are going to write here, plus you can consider, and similarly 3 upon fifth of x. This is also distance having, which one? Sorry, this one having 2 upon fifth of x. This is a distance, so d1. But we need to find s1 also. So what is s1 having? It means speed 1. Speed 1 it means v1. So we can write here v1 and divided by here we can write v2. Is it okay or not? Till here any doubt? No doubt, no? So it means this d1 upon s1 plus d2 upon s2. It means second distance divided by second speed. first distance divided by first speed. Now you can make some arrangement, you can simplify. So V average is equal to, when you will simplify, then you will get here, what you will get, 5 V1 into V2 divided by, what you can write, 2 V2 plus 3 V1. You will get this answer. You can simplify, x you will take common, x will cancel, V2 multiply this side, V1 multiply will this side, and this one will multiply here. Then you will get 5 V1 V2 divided by 2 V2 plus 3 V1. So which option is correct? You can see option D is matching. So option D is the right answer of this question. It is not a tough having. Here is asking average speed. Sometimes they can ask average velocity. So you please go through that chapter and first you try to understand what is a speed and what is the average speed, what is the velocity and what is the average velocity. In this session I am teaching only that numericals and we are solving only problems. Another lecture I will create, that lecture I will explain that all things, but this time I am just teaching here only how we can solve that problem. So now you can make note down. Now we are going to solve next question. Next question you can see on the screen. A car accelerated from initial position and then returned at initial point. Then option A, velocity is 0 but speed increases. Option B, speed is 0 but velocity increases. Option C, both speed and velocity increases. Option D, both speed and velocity decreases. According to this question, what they are telling a car accelerated from initial position and then return at initial point. Next question. So what is given here? Let us consider one car is going to travel A to B point. Okay, acceleration condition given, telling a car accelerated from initial position. So initial position A, and this is a final position. Again going to return same point. It means this is the here same point. Telling you can consider return at initial point. So this is the initial point. So what is going on? If let us consider here to here, we are considering distance travel. You can consider, okay. So distance travel x, and again coming back, it means same distance going to cover. So what will be net displacement? Net displacement will be x minus x. It means 0. Any doubt? It means next displacement will be 0. If next displacement having 0, so what is going on? Hence velocity also will be 0. So velocity 0 having, so what we can consider, but speed will increase. How we can write this? Speed will increase when velocity will be 0. This is a very important point having. I am going to explain here. According to this, which option you can mark right? Option A you can mark right. But how you can mark that option A is the right? You know one relation, average velocity divided by average speed is always less or equal to 1. This is a very important formula having. Average velocity divided by average speed is always less or equal to 1. Either you can consider this magnitude of this one also and magnitude of this one also. If suppose that you are going to consider average velocity here, so you can write here less or equal average speed. So what you are going to understand from this formula? From this formula you are going to understand average velocity, it means it decreasing, means that average speed is always increasing. So you can understand option A is the right answer of this question. Is it okay? Next question you can see on the screen. Very important question. A man walks on a straight road from his home to market 2.5 km away with a speed of 5 km per hour. Finding the market closed, he instantly turns and walks back home with a speed of 7.5 km per hour. The speed of the man over the interval of time 0 to 40 minutes is equal to. So 0 to 40 minutes they are asking speed. Option A 5 km per hour. Option B 25 upon 4 km per hour. Option C 30 upon 4 km per hour. Option D 45 upon 8 km per hour. This is a very important question. You can see. First, you need to try to understand how we can draw that diagram. This is very important for you. You can better understand with the help of diagram. What they are telling, a man walks on a straight road from his home to a market 2.5 km away with a speed of 5 km per hour. So first condition what we are going to consider here, let us see. This is a like this having one scenario. Let us see P and this one having that Q. So Q point we can consider that market. So what they were telling, if suppose that the man is going to market, so time taken by man to going market, it means when this person is going to market, so how much time they are taking just traveling distance 2.5 km and speed 5 km per hour. So we know very well. So time asking, so time asking means we can consider here distance upon speed. You can write here, no issues, because speed question we are solving. So distance having, how much distance having, you can consider 2.5 km, and what is speed here is given, it means 5 km per hour. So when you will solve, then you will get 1 upon 2r. It means 1 upon 2r if you are considering, so it means 30 minutes. How much time taking? 30 minutes. It means when this person is going to market, so covering distance, that person is not reaching market, okay na, going to reach, but that time what he's listening, that market has closed. So now he's going to back. But what we are going to consider first, how much time he's taking when he's just moving distance 2.5 km with the speed 5 km per hour. So it means half an hour taking means 30 minutes taking. After this next journey, what next journey is telling here. So we know very well according to that question, what is the time interval is given 0 to 40 minutes. Time interval is given 0 to 40 minutes. Time interval 0 to 40 minutes. And after this what they are going to do, so here 30 minutes he's taking time to just covering distance like this with the speed this. Then what is about that rest of 10 minutes? So how much distance that person is going to travel in 10 minutes? So distance travel, so distance traveled in remaining 10 minutes. So distance travel remaining 10 minutes. So you know very well. So what is the next speed is given there. So we can write here 7.5 km per hour. You can consider there is a given 7.5 km per hour. So 7.5 km per hour speed is given for the next condition. So during 10 minutes we need to find. So during 10 minutes means this 10 divided by that 60. Is it okay or not? So 10 divided by 60. So what we can consider here, so definitely it will take the distance. How much? When you will solve, you will get 1.25 kilometer. So this is the distance having remaining 10 minutes. Yes or no? this is a time taken just reaching like this. Okay, so 2 point you got. When 2 point you got, so what we are going to find? Average speed. So average speed, if we are going to find average speed, if we are going to find, so you know the formula of that average speed, total distance upon total time. We can write here total distance divided by total time. So total distance first having that 2.5 plus another 1.25 divided by total time. So time interval is given 0 to 40. Please do remember this thing. This is a very important point having. So 0 to 40 means what we are going to consider here. So 40 divided by 60. Yes or no? This is a minute given. We are going to convert into that hour situation. So we can consider here. So finally, when you will solve this one, when you will resolve, so what answer you are going to get? 45 upon 8 kilometer per hour. You please try to solve. Actually, don't consider I am just following that long method. No, this method having only for just teaching you. Either simply you can draw the diagram, simply directly apply the formula, you will get the answer. But better understanding, I am just teaching like this. So this is the final answer of this question. So which option is going to be matched there? That option number D. Option D is the right answer of this problem. Is it okay? Clear? Any doubt? No doubt now. Next question. The relation 3t is equal to root 3x plus 6. Describe the displacement of a particle in one direction. Where x is in meters and t is in second, the displacement when velocity is 0. Option A 24 meter, option B 12 meters, option C 5 meters, and option D 0. Very important question. There is a given one equation given. What given? 3t is equal to root 3x. Okay, root 3x plus 6. This is a given. And what they are telling, we need to find the displacement when velocity is 0. So we need to find displacement when velocity is 0. So what we are going to do here? So first we are going to make the change. We need this x value. So what we can write here? We can write here root 3x is equal to 3t minus 6. We needed this equation in form of like this, x is equal to, we need to find. So what we can do here, we can square both sides. So we can write here squaring on both sides. Is it okay? So finally we can write here 3x is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Is it okay? So finally what we can consider, we can just divide by 3. So it will be 3t square plus what we can write here, 12 minus 12t. So you can write in general form, x is equal to like this. You can write first high power 3t square minus 12t and plus 12. So we got like this, means we got this x is equal to like this. So x means we can consider like as a displacement, because here is telling displacement word. So we can consider as a displacement. If telling distance, so we can consider as a distance. So what we are going to find that velocity. So velocity means dx over dt. So you know very well velocity we are going to find. So change in displacement. So we can just differentiate. So when we will differentiate, so we will get 60 minus 12. Is it okay or not? So velocity we got. So when velocity is equal to 0, so it will be 60 minus 12 is equal to 0. So 60 is equal to 12. So t is equal to 2 seconds. Is it okay or not? At this t is equal to 2 seconds, what is the value of displacement they are asking? So value of displacement we can place here, that t is equal to 2 seconds. So we can apply here. So 3 into 2 square minus 12 into 2 plus 12. So we can solve. 2 2 is 4, 3 is 12 minus 24 plus 12. So finally we can write here, what we can write here, okay, so it means 12 minus 24, 2 2 is 4, 3 is 12 and 12 2 is 24 and here having that 12. So finally we can get here 12 12 24 minus 24, it means 0. So it means that displacement is coming t is equal to 2 second 0. Is it okay or not? If 0 is coming displacement, then what is the right answer having? Can you tell me which option is correct? So option D. Option D having right answer of this problem. Very important question having. There is a given one time equation. So we just converted this time equation into that displacement form. This is a displacement form equation. And we need to find that velocity means change in displacement that with respect to the time. So we did differentiate, we got this value. They are telling when velocity is 0, then what is the displacement. So velocity we consider 0, here we got that time when velocity will be 0. So t is equal to 2 seconds. Velocity will be 0. When we got t is equal to 2 seconds, now we are going to place this time here. So we get, what we got? Displacement. Displacement will be 0. So this is the right answer of this question.